Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys, and today we did it. We are in the 600 wheel horsepower category for this platform, guys. Yes! Yes! But before I get into the video, guys, to talk about it, please add me at Boost in Motion on IG and Facebook and boostinmotion@gmail.com. Also, if I have 800 views, let me have 800 likes. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Please and thank you. Let's go. Alright guys, so I know you saw the video. I just want to give you a quick mods list because you guys are going to ask, what is the setup of this car? Shout out to Amw Tuning. This is a company that Hussein works at. Shout out to Hussein, the tuner of this car. And shout out to George. This is George Q60. Now here are the modification list. You can also check their links below to their IG and also their business page at Amw Tuning. Anyway, let's get into it. So number one, this is stock motor, unopened motor. Number two, stock trans, unopened trans, okay? 3, these are not technically stock turbos, they're pure turbos. If you guys don't know about pure, pretty much pure just takes your stock OEM turbos and they bore them out and they usually change the turbines inside of it. So they make them more efficient because they allow more volume or cubic inches of air to be sucked in and dispersed, okay? So they pretty much make the turbo just more efficient, okay? Now, he did it on E60 fuel. That means that it had a higher concentration of E85 mixed in with 93 fuel. All right, you guys know that on the E85 is less prone to knock, and if it's less prone to knock, that means you can turn the boost up. Number 2, he did this on stock air intakes. Technically, just regular drop-in filters, dry drop-in filters with Burger tuning inlets. These are pretty much the silicone couplings that come from the mass airflow to the turbo housing. That's a simple upgrade, but technically stock air intakes. He has AIM full catless downpipes. I believe AIM, AAM, uses like a cast iron. Maybe not be cast iron. Forgot the specific material, but it's a full catless downpipe. So no upper cat, no lower cat, just a full catless downpipe. 3, he has fast intentions CATBACK. It's probably, I'd assume it's a 2.5 inch. Exhaust. This sounds like maybe a 2.5 inch exhaust because I don't think AIM makes a 3 inch exhaust. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. 4, AMS front-mount intercooler. Pretty much a front-mount AMS is heat exchanger unit that you can get through Infiniti or AMS. Also on top of that, AMS low pressure fuel pump because we have 2 fuel pumps, the one in the tank and the one that sits on top of the engine. Because we have direct injection, that's why we need the high pressure fuel pump right there. 3, he has a new product on the market called from Spool FX 150, and this is a big bore high pressure fuel pump. Reason being is the stock fuel pump just doesn't deliver enough amount of E85 and or volume of fuel that we need to get this done. We're gonna talk about this FX 150 fuel pump in another video, so we'll definitely talk about that new product. 3, a Concept Z aluminum drive shaft. Pretty much they got rid of the stock drive shaft, which is 2 pieces with a carrier bearing, and when you go with usually a lightweight drive shaft or 1 piece, you regain wheel horsepower because there's less drivetrain loss because usually it's a little lighter and there's less flex because you have rubber components in between these joints. A fuel it with filter. The fuel it systems use to pretty much detect how much flex fuel is or how much E85 is in the fuel so you can tune accordingly. A Mishimoto Catch-Can. This is pretty much just to alleviate a lot of the blow by that backs up within the crankcase. And pretty much he has Warstein wheels and he has Continental Extreme Contact DWS tires. So yes, this car is pretty much stock. I say stock in the sense that he really didn't do much modifications other than exhaust and turbos and fuel system. And otherwise than that, he just has to upgrade his brakes, because at 600 wheel horsepower, those little baby two piston brakes are not gonna work at all. And what I really love about this is this is showing me how good this platform is gonna do. It was only about a year ago where most of our cars were only making about 500 wheel on stock turbos on full E85. Now we're in a day where people can go with more efficient turbos and get almost a full jump in 100 wheel horsepower. But some of you guys are also going to jump in and say, well, wow, he only did that on E60. He's not even full E85 yet. You're right, he's not. You can still turn up the boost a little bit more unless he was running out of turbo. I don't know necessarily, but at this current moment, yes, there's still some more left in the tank. The fuel pump still isn't necessarily maxed out, but the injectors are almost maxed out. So yes, in the upcoming future, Sam from Nordstrom Energy, working all alongside with AMS, is going to come out with better injectors for this community. Reason being is these injectors will just pretty much deliver a lot more fuel to the combustion chamber, which means we can just, if you can add more fuel and if you can add more PSI, that means you add more, guess what, power. You know what I'm trying to say? So otherwise than that, guys, yes, shout out to George, appreciate you, thank you so much. Shout out to Hussein from AMW Tuning. And also on top of that, I'm gonna just be fair because you guys are gonna watch and I want you guys picking on me about this. Shout out to RT Tuning and AMS. I know you guys have your shop cars and everything, and I know you guys give us conservative tunes, but it's just really good to see that there's a non-shop car that's putting out these numbers. It's great, and it just lets me know the platform has a lot more to go just on stock block and stock trans. So we will see. The future looks bright for 2020. Otherwise than that, guys, if you made this part of the video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, bell notification. Always hit all 4 of my videos, and if I have 800 views, that means I should have 800 likes. Otherwise than that, guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. You have a good day. Appreciate it.